Hello everyone and welcome back to Graveyard Keeper. Alright, so we are getting up in the evening. Why? We're gonna go look for some flowers in the hopes of finding some moths as soon as we finish installing some stuff on our newest grave in the graveyard. In the last episode, we expanded our morgue so that we can now hold more bodies. I know, so exciting. Luckily, installing these doesn't take nearly as much work as building them. Alright, so I don't know when night officially counts as started, but all I know is that supposedly to get moths, you need to harvest flowers at night. I guess it does give some reason for harvesting flowers. In fact, look, red flowers. This is what we need. I think in order to... Oh, we got a moth! So it's already working. And we need these for flower beds, which I was hoping would help us with the graveyard. So we'll see if that indeed works. Hopefully my inventory is not that full, because I've been talking about how, yeah, it's getting kind of full. And I could, you know, not be carrying some of these things that I'm carrying. Oh, we got another moth. It just seems to be a luck factor. I don't know if white flowers can give moths, but we've seen them with the yellow and the red so far. We've not yet seen it with a white flower. But it doesn't mean you can't. It just means we haven't. Because they don't seem to be that common. But we'll definitely try making some flower beds for our graveyard to try and increase its appeal. We need like 5 moths for the fisherman. There's another. Just gonna use all of our energy on flowers. Because who doesn't want to just spend their evenings harvesting flowers? It's not even worth green points. I feel like, you know, it should be a little bit worth green points. Maybe not like every time, but sometimes. Here's a good like flower patch though. Yay, another moth. Because then hopefully we can get all the moths we need right now. And then we could actually go speak to the fisherman, who I think is way out on the pier, like he's not anywhere nearby. Okay, I think now we have the moths we need. So let's head back. We can probably preach, although I don't know if we have to wait for the day. Like, will people come to a ceremony in the middle of the night to a mass? I don't know. So far I haven't been told no. But hopefully we can get some faith, start getting some blue points. I know we have other stuff to do with faith, but I think we need to start trying to get more faith per service. Just to make that worthwhile. Because we need to start making our church better. It is Sunday. Maybe I need to wait for the day to come. How many moths do I have? I have 9. He only needs 5. So I guess I'll go and sleep. And then we'll preach. So there's the bishop. Maybe the bishop just needs to have arrived first. I wish we could pray every day. I would do it to get the faith. It'd be amazing. I don't want to sleep for too long. I don't want to sleep away too much of my day. But like a little bit of it is fine. Alright. That's right, we've started that, so now we have to go through with it. Pretty sure anyway we have to go through with it. Alright, so let's do this and then we can try and get out to the fisherman. I don't know if he goes back in at night. He probably does, and it is really far away. So let's see. Can we do it now? Because it's Sunday, it says. There we go. So I think we just have to wait for the day. It can't be in the middle of the night. Please, I need more faith. one frickin' faith. That's it. We need 3 to do 1 study. I'm very frustrated, but I guess we should look at the donations. At least we got something. So getting out to the pier to talk to the fishermen will be kind of difficult. Where's the guy with the moths? 6 moths. Well, still. I have the 6 moths. I have 9. I have learned how to collect them. So then we can start fishing. I'm hoping the fishing mechanic was better balanced than it was in the alpha, because it just wasn't very well balanced there. At least it seemed really difficult, and it used a ton of energy just to catch like 1 fish or a couple of fish. So I'm hoping that's been reworked. But we're gonna see if we can get out there in time to talk to the fisherman before he goes to bed. If he goes to bed, he might be available all the time. I don't know. So we're just gonna head to the east. Yeah, I guess this would be east. And I guess, you know, depending on which way the North Pole is, any of these directions could be anything, but you know. Why do I always do this? Don't get stuck in here. Oh my goodness. Wasteful of time. Just open that up. There's no reason. I always end up at the fishing spot. If any of these apple trees are harvestable, this one is. We'll harvest it on the way back. Alright, here's our fisherman. I have 6 moths. Looks like you're now officially one of us. I'd be glad to buy any fish you catch, and as you prove yourself, I'll even sell you a nicer rod. So, yeah, so he doesn't sell anything that gets better for us, that helps us. So let's see, I think what we need to do to fish is we have to take the fishing rod and assign it. Oh, we have to equip it. And then I think we can just go to a fishing spot. I'm gonna harvest these apples because we don't come out this way very often. Oh wow, a lot of apples. Sweet. Alright, we're fine on energy. We might stay out all night tonight and party. Just kidding, and fish. Or something. Oh, I don't think you can fish here. You can't. So we could explore around more. See what's up here. Looks like there might be more. And maybe there's a fishing spot. It would be sad if we never found one. Yeah, see, here's one. How do I fish? Oh, we have to stand right under it. Alright, this is the fishing spot. Like others, you can find the village, river, swamp, and sea. What is happening? Okay, we got a fish. Of some sort. I apparently cannot pick it up. This is a problem. Right. Should have destroy that so that I can have my fish. Caught an anchovy. Best catch. Alright, so it doesn't look like it takes energy anymore. But of course, you know, our sad fact about not having any space in our inventory isn't that good. I suppose I could eat the apples. Because, yeah, they won't even fully replenish our energy. And then we at least have one more, and I'm assuming we can still catch anchovies and they'll stack as long as they're not maybe quality. So I don't really know how this works. Like we have different levels of difficulty of fishing? I don't know. I'm assuming we'll need the kitchen to... Oh, so occasionally it does lower energy. Oh, so it tells you. So it tells you which one you can catch. Now I'm assuming by the basic rod we can only catch simple fish. But still, that's pretty good. So it takes -3 energy every once in a while. I'm assuming if we just stayed here it would continue going down. Dang it, I think I reeled in too late. So you just have to watch it. I think it dips underwater for a second and then you have to pull in. But I'm assuming that's like a trick so that you don't get... So you can get like tricked by it. I think it actually has to go under the water. I keep getting tricked by it. I do wonder something actually. They said moss made good bait. Can I just be like... So I can't just use them. That's not something I can do. Okay, so I don't think that counts. Maybe it does. Maybe that was the fish. I feel like it was now. No, because I just did it again. It's gonna take me a while, guys, to figure out this fishing thing. Although if you have any hints, I would absolutely love to hear them. Because obviously I don't want to just sit here and fish for like 20 hours and get one anchovy. That was strange. I do wish it had a bit of a tutorial with the fishing. That would be nice. Okay, so that is it. Okay, we got another anchovy. Oops. Well, so it looks like anchovies are all we can catch right now. So when it does the little dip, that is it. You just have to be like right on top of it. I'm scared to blink. Oh, I gotta hold it. I need to remember so we can try and get the one in the middle. It's probably still an anchovy. But you know, whatever. Alright, we're getting better. So it's an anchovy all the time. I don't know what I expected really, but I don't know if we can even make fish fillets out of anchovies. We probably can't. They're really like tiny fish, right? Oh, I missed that one. Wasn't paying close enough attention. Oh, that one wasn't it. Alright, well that's good. I mean, look at our energy. It also looks like very little to no time has elapsed since then. I want to see if I can just walk north and see what's up here, but it kind of looks like there won't be anything. But I want to find out, and we don't know yet. Because maybe we can open up something past the camp, because he wants fish fillets. I don't have them. I have some fish. No fillets. Like this up here. Okay, well I got some berries. Okay, so this is the road. It might be the road to the town. What is this place? This path leads to the mountain fort. No entry is permitted. Okay then, no going to the mountain fort. But why not? And how do we get in there? Because it looks like fun. I am interested. This really heavily wooded area. Okay, so we can walk around all these trees that just seem to be a forest. I wish it did tell me where I was on the map, that'd be nice. But now we can explore fishing more. I think that's something we should do as well. Let's try and explore fishing and see what we can catch. Cause yeah, anchovies, they might not be what we need. In fact, they probably aren't. Probably don't need those. Okay, we're back in the village now. Just where in the village are we though? Of course, there's no exit from this garden. I was hoping there'd be an exit on the other side. There was not. Oh, but here we go. Here's our secret tunnel. Now we're gonna need to sleep through a good chunk of the day again. Not a fan, but what can you do? We can also try, we should try and finish the cooking so we can see if we can make any fish fillets from the fish that we got. Because everybody is asking for them. I think the bishop wants a special type, like he wants like red fish fillets or something. I don't know. Okay. So I think we can, oh, we don't have any coal, really? We don't have any sticks? We don't have any firewood? We don't have any sticks! I mean, I guess there's a very good chance that I might have used all of my sticks. I have sticks. I don't need this one. Just need like, give me like 20 sticks. I'm gonna burn them. So the flowers, I guess, can go inside, as can the other things. Like here is fine. I don't think you can cook with them, but I don't know what else to do with them. Although the red ones, we were gonna do a thing with them. Maybe you can cook with moths. I don't know. Okay. I wanted to do both of those, and then we can make baked meat. Okay, so it's just doing that on its own. So let's see. Can we get like any sort of processing? Oh, we can make a white fish fillet. And then can we cook with that? I don't know. Probably should have checked while we were in there. Oh well. We're gonna sleep. Probably not a lot. I'm gonna try and reset our schedule. Like, okay, that's enough. We're resetting the schedule. Alright, we got some food. So, can I make baked fish? I cannot make a fish fillet. Now I guess we just need something else. We could just make carrot cutlets. That's something we can make. Okay, well, so I believe for the we didn't even sell our burial certificates. The flower gardens, I believe we need stone as well. I don't want to make a ton of them. It looks like several of these might be ready to harvest. But we needed peat as well. Yeah, in fact, a lot of these look ready. But let's go try and spruce up our graveyard. The bishop will be proud of us if we do that. I think we get blue points for doing that. Or we get something. I don't remember what actually now. But still. Alright, let's see. Yep, so we only have enough stone for one. I wonder why you can only put them in such like small areas. But you know, whatever. Oh, you can just build them. They're worth +2. I am okay with that. It looked like you could have 3 maximum, so you can't just like flower garden it up and be like, that's good enough. Which, you know, makes sense. It would only take 15 of them to get your graveyard to 30 without like any graves in it, and that'd be silly. graveyard should probably require graves. I feel like that's the minimum requirement for it to hold that title. Where might I be able to find like one more chunk of stone? Thank you. That's all I wanted. Maybe even this one. Maybe we'll just go for it since it's here. I do like that the flower beds are just built, like you don't have to build them. Although it'd be kind of cool if you got like green points from building them. I could get behind that. Cause see, like, oh, there are 4 actual spots you can build them. And now we're out of stone. So our quality is now above 30. I'm very happy with that one. Okay, we haven't gotten any more deliveries, so I think that Donkey might expect the carrots up front to show up. Okay, let's just harvest then. Okay. So let's see, we should put peat everywhere that we plant, although it looks like we're not going to get to plant very much, which makes me very sad. Because we just don't have a lot of seeds. Okay, we have some. Okay, well it looks like they might be in the chest. So, do we have any more? No. So let's just put that in there, we'll put that in there. We have 4 cabbage seeds. We should be able to plant those. Where are they? Why can't I plant those? Oh, it's the garden bed with sticks, duh. That's why. Yeah, I'm like, we don't have enough of that. There we go. So, not enough of anything else. We'll just store it. We can make rope out of that. We need most of those, but I'm gonna store 6 of them. And then we can start 2 of these. That's all we have. Then we're gonna go to sleep, and we'll just deposit the carrots tomorrow. Because we do still want Donkey to come by. We've got stuff to do and whatnot. Alright, nice long sleep. We're gonna sleep in a little bit because we needed to. Hopefully we can reset our sleep schedule to something reasonable at some point. But I'm gonna end this episode here, you guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'm the Purple Peggy Sis, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!